Good morning from Parsley Hill Spaniels. It's Sunday, the 26th of January. So it's sauntering time for remembering all our wonderful fur babies that are still with us in spirit. Unfortunately not in body at the minute. What on earth? What are you looking at? Edward's found something. Thought we'd do it a little bit different today. We'll start off by the cairn and I'll read our names there, and then we'll have a wander, and then I need to get back at it on the fence for the porcupine prevention. So, you're all enjoying yourselves? That's good, aren't you? Yeah. Welcome to all our new subscribers. Sundays we set aside because most of us used to watch Sherpa's Day, a YouTube channel that Jamie Lauder started, so with adventures of him and his husky Sherpa. And unfortunately Sherpa passed last year, so we started to do Sunday saunters for Sherpa, so that if Jamie ever did watch the Sunday shows, or the Sunday videos I should say, then he could imagine Sherpa running around in our woods and on the trails and investigating all things that are there as somewhere new as well, because obviously Jamie's not being here, so hopefully it wouldn't bring back bittersweet memories for him. More of a, well, he could see him here, especially in this wonderful white stuff that we have. But that's why we do on Sundays for those that are new, and the rest of the week is just the teddies doing their thing in our trails and the wildlife that we get in. And we do all of that. And we interact with you and we love hearing from you, whether it's email, message, comment. It's all lovely to hear from you. Just a nice little community that love our fur babies. So this is the cairn. Hasn't finished. It's not finished yet. Still got to do some rendering. Take some of the rendering off. Major will get round to that this spring. And around the base, which you can't see at the minute, is a concrete hexagonal, I think it is. Maybe octangle. But anyway, we've got our teddy's paws on it with their names, and we've still got to put Lucy's in, Edward's, and Rupert, who's our daughter's teddy. He needs to go in as well. Boogie obviously been up to no good. I can hear some barking down the end. Not too sure if that's Eric and Adelaide or just Adelaide. Find out in a minute. Anyway, this is the cairn, and so we will start our remembering reading. I've got everything on the list. Again, I apologise if I still haven't got the names right. Obviously top of our list is Sherpa, Jamie Lauder and Sherpa. Wendy, Jethro, who's a German Shepherd dog. Sheena Marie, obviously we're remembering Rosie, who's a Collie Cross Alsatian, and Blue the Husky. Jason, we're remembering Lucy, Urikia, Keita. Also remembering Chief Gurley, sorry. I keep wanting to call him Colonel. Chief Gurley from Dawson Gurley and Kelly's YouTube. Phil the Malamute from Living with Malamuts, and Rupert from Millpert Huskies. Fear, obviously remembering Tiger, the Jack Russell Shih Tzu Cross American Staffordshire Terrier. I still think he'd be fantastic. What a fantastic looking dog that would be. I haven't got my neck thing on today, so I'm one-handing it. Sorry. Here we go. Joan, Cookie, the pit bull, Valerie, Kizzy and her daughter Eleanor, they were the Boston Terriers, New Zealand champions. Liz, Tia the Malamute Husky. Imelda, remembering Rex, the Jack Russell that was 17 years old. What a fantastic inning, 17 years. I hope this lot get it. I do hope so. Where are we? Alice, Labradors, Buster, Barty, George and Timmy. Charla, Ursie and Bibby, your pussycats. Kathleen, Kiki, Denise, Grissom and Jack, the Labrador litter brothers. Where are we now? Susan, all her fur babies. Lynn, her son's husky. Nico, he passed December last month. The wind's blowing me. Look that way. Do you like our dead tree? Well, the tree that fell down. Look at that. Where are we? Susan, Lynn, Nico, Mike Walsh, PK, Pretty Kitty. See, pussycats are allowed here as well. It's all safe space. Joanne, Darcy, passed. Paula, we're remembering Tasha. Ethel, we're remembering Shiloh. Teresa, we're remembering Tia. And Annika, we're remembering Tracy. Now we're doing a quick turn around with the paper. A quick turn around with the paper. Karen, Rita, you're remembering Carla and Molly. I'm not sure if Carla and Molly were sisters or they were your sisters' teddies. Diana, we're remembering Rome. Roxanne, Oliver the kitty and Champ the teddy, the dog. Ginger, we're remembering Samson. Laurie, we're remembering Pussycats. Bootsy, Misty Girl, Shadow, Ashley, Big Boy, Asa, Butterscotch and Candy. And teddies, Dixon, Bruno de Ganster and Little Lacey. Dr. Anne-Marie, we're remembering Kendos? Oh, Kenobi. Can't read my own writing, isn't that awful? Kenobi. Terry, remembering Sadie Lou. Matthew, we're remembering Pedro. Denise, we're remembering Nemo. Julie, Mika, Erin, Paddy, Kristen, Jazzy and Bella, Christy and her husband, Buttons and Scooby, Sarah, Lisa, Bill, we're remembering Taz, Patricia, we're remembering Bailey, Christine, we're remembering Maggie, Ellie and Charlotte, Vicky, we're remembering Pussycats, Maxwell and Pumpkin, and your dog TJ, Angela, Sydney, oh. Dolene, we're remembering nieces Eros and Midnight. Mercedes, remembering Hans and Raphael. Oh, I've just got to change hands a second. Didn't put my gloves on, silly me. David, remembering Mabel, Gail, Roxy, Tracy, Boo, Sol, Celie and Miska. Yes, we'll get moving in a second, sir. It's Edward. Laurie, remembering Skunk, Boo and Patches and Tundra. Sue, Hayley and Roxy. Lindsay, Morris and Princess and Zach. Cheryl Ann, we're remembering Lucy. Christina, remembering Ivan, Ranger and Ivan the Second. Over on the page. Lynn, remembering Dexter. And Philomena, we're remembering, and her family, we're remembering Gwenny. There we are. So that's all our names that we've remembered, and we'll think about them as we're walking around now. And I've just put my gloves on. Clever girl. There we are. Oh, there's Adelaide. You finished barking. What were you barking at, Adders? See, you've got a stick there. I think Sherpa would be over there. showing the rest of the gang where everything is and what to do. And I think the pussycats would be up there, somewhere near my back deck, watching the birdies very carefully, seeing what they're doing. It's got lots of birdies up there. So how is everyone? I hope you're all well. Hope you're all keeping safe. I hope the people in the UK, Storm Eowyn didn't do too much damage to where you were. I hope you're getting your electricity back on soon, because that's awful. Swish, you have a stick stuck around your... He's got a stick stuck around his tail. Have to deal with that in a bit. Oh, this is what I was doing yesterday, and I'll be doing it again when we've done our saunter, is putting this chicken wire down over our fence in an attempt to stop Porthos the porcupine from getting in. As you know, or I don't know if you do, those of you who may not know, last Thursday poor Eric got quilled again, and as did Edward, so it was a trip to the vets to get the quills out. Edward wasn't so bad, he had under 100 quills taken out. Poor Eric, sorry, he had them everywhere. He had them in his paws, he had them in his pads, he had them in his gums, he had them in his teeth, in his chest. Oh, throat awful. He had over 250 taken out. Anyway, he had a cough, like a hacking cough, you know, he's trying to clear his throat. So I took him to the vet on Friday, and our vet said they did some x-rays, they could actually feel a quill in his throat. Unfortunately, our vet don't have the capacity to do an endoscopy, so I had to go and see another vet, where they were very good. They did try to get me to have more procedures done on him than, you know. Anyway, had the endoscopy done, had all his blood work done, quills are taken out. He still has one in his windpipe, I believe, but they said it was safer to leave it there rather than them trying to get out, because they would damage the, oh, it might be the trachea, they would damage the trachea trying to get it out. And although that would heal, eventually he would be left with a hole until that time, and air just circulating within, and that's not good. He won't be able to do what he wants to do. So I said no, we'll do the safe. And he's now on antibiotics and anti-inflammatory, and he's also got to take tablets for the rest of his life. They found he had some collapsed bronchial trying to think what you want to call them, bronchial nodes, bronchial nodules, anyway, fingerlings. Happens when dogs get older. Not all breeds, just some breeds, and unfortunately ours is one of the breeds that happens to. No, sorry, I need to go back here, because I'm pretty sure that there was a tree down from next door. Just want to make sure it's not come across the fence. Yeah, so he's on tablets. Not a big deal. It's not life-threatening what he's got, and the tablets will be fine, and he'll be fine with them. So that's good. And he has bounced back. He is his old self again now. He's running around, enjoying everything, which is good. So we will need to get rid of that stick that is right round your tail. You're not going to enjoy that, mate. Yeah. So, trees down. That makes that fence incredibly low. So, that is going back over on my neighbour's side, because it's her tree. Oh, we will get it. Quite hard to do with one hand. Oh, right, done it. That's that. Now, to get the fence in. Back up. To get the Major to give me a hand with this, I think. Trees, things you have to do, eh? You may notice there's barbed wire on here. It's not good. Our old neighbours that were here when we first came put that up. They had horses. That's okay. It's better. Better than it was. And I'll see if I can do something with it tomorrow as well. Glad I came back here to check it. Don't want teddies getting out, do we? Don't want coyotes getting in either. Sorry, didn't need to see that. There we are. Right. Such is life on an acreage. This is what happens. I'll work that one out. That's better than it was anyway. Right. Yeah, so that's it with Eric. He's a lot better than he was. He's still going to have a bit of a sort of a cough for a bit, but that's because he's had an endoscope down his throat and things taken out. They took 2 claws out that they found in the throat. Didn't find any others, like I say, apart from the other one that's in his, I think the windpipe trachea or something. You're eating disgusting things. I can see that. It's tentacles. There he is. There's Eric. So happy there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to be doing my best to porcupine-proof the fence. It's getting expensive. It's nearly $4,000, and don't, you know, like most people, you don't really have that to hand, do you? I haven't got it in my back pocket, but that way. There we are. Anyway, it's done now. And then if we can make sure it doesn't happen again, all the better, isn't it? Oh, Cheesy's got sticks and I'll have to get rid of those as well. You want to go that way? Or do you want to go that way? I know we've got a tree down there as well, but at least it's there. The rest of it's up, well, it looks like, which is good. Come on then. Let's get going. There's a bit of a double fence there. I'll see what I can do to that fence. If not today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not too worried about it. Who's having the bark? Who can I see? Right, I can see Boogie. It must be Adelaide. Adelaide being the noisy one today. Still got the snow down, as you can see, but it is starting to melt. And judging by the new birds that are arriving, hopefully spring's not going to be that long until it starts. So that'll be good. I like spring. I like seeing all the new growth and all the new buds on everything, and green coming through, and little flowers. Sorry, I've got a bit of a sniff there. So yes, enjoy all that. I think it's Adelaide barking. Let's go find out. That's Swiss. Yes, because you don't have a volume control, Swiss. Why are we barking? Huh? Yeah. Right, I had to call Swiss over so I could get rid of his stick that was stuck to his tail, as he was having trouble running. Anyway, we've de-sticked him. Cheesy's still got one, but I'll get that in a minute. There we go. Better. Put my glove back on. Yes, I hope everybody's keeping well. we're good. We're over our pneumonia now, which is good. Still have a little few sniffs and things, but I just think that's seasonal. Seems to be lots of nasty lurgies going around the world at the moment. It's that time of year, I suppose. Yeah, well, don't eat it. Thank you. Gladys is eating snow. And she has a stick in her ear. I'll have to get rid of that as well. Yes. Yeah, don't eat it and then you won't cough it, will you? Silly. We had some high winds, obviously, because trees are down. This is a new one down as well. Just noticed that. Oh well, never mind. It's probably one of the ones we marked to come down. It just saved us a couple of minutes with the chainsaw. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're keeping well. Major's keeping well. This PTSD has, you say it's been good, I don't know if you say it's been good. Let's just say it hasn't been as bad as it has been before. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, so that's good. His headache is probably, I think he said it's around a 4. But he can deal with that, so that's good. Where do we think Sherpa would be now? I think over there, don't you? Or through that bit. I think he's probably in there. Yeah, probably. And I think all the other teddies, especially German Shepherds and the Labradors, they're going to be sniffing away at all the trees that are down to see if there's anything under there and what it is. There. There's Eric, his big boy. Yeah. Been asked again what toys they play with. Raggies. If they do play with any toys, it'll be raggies. Cheaper the better, because they don't last anyway in our house. Kongs, waste of money. You pay anything from what are they now? They're anything from $10 to over 30, and they're meant to last and last and last. That lady there can literally put a Kong in pieces in just over a minute. She takes it apart. Edward looks at them, wonders what the point of them is, and he can take them apart as well in about just over a minute. They're not really, they don't see the point of them. They do like rubber balls, but I have to find the rubber balls that are really, really hard. I mean, like they're just thick rubber. There's no air in them whatsoever. Almost like a cricket ball, I suppose. And then those will last a bit longer for them, and they do like to chase them and play with them. But not until the summer, obviously. Lucy will quite happily just grab a twig from somewhere, or if she can't find one, as you'll see, she pulls them off the trees herself. Having a good sniff up there, aren't they? Oh. Yeah, so they simple things for this lot. I often think that manufacturers ought to send their toys to us for testing first before taking them out there and saying it's the toughest this and it's the toughest that. Well, let's see if it's Parsley Hill Spaniel proof. Then we'll see. There's a short that we've done that's, I think it's on our short, it may be on our shorts, don't know. That was back a couple of years ago now. And I found these tennis balls that were meant to be really, really hard. So I gave them to the teddies and I timed it, and I think one lasted maybe 2 minutes, if that. And these were meant to be rock hard jobs. Filmed it. Yeah, it was you taking it apart, wasn't it? 2 minutes before it was done. Oh, there we go. Step over the tree. And let's manage to bring another one with it as well. Yeah, so simple toys. Simple toys. Cheap raggies from Dollar Tree or Dollarama. The raggies this lot have for Christmas, I think they've taken them all apart now. They just sit there and go through them. Oh, and anything that squeaks, forget it. Adelaide's onto it straight away and she has to destroy it. She has to get the squeaker out. Once the squeaker's out, she's no longer interested in the toy. And as far as she's concerned, her job is done. Her work is done. She has destroyed the squeaky thing. And that's whether it's teddy toys or children's toys. So when our grandchildren are over, we have to take things, we have to make sure that everything is out of the way that makes a noise that Adelaide doesn't like. Excuse me. It's a lovely day. Beautiful sky, look at that. And the wind's died down now, which is also good. Deer have been in and eaten all the oats from the manger, so I have to fill those up later. I'm coming, Swiss. Told you I can't walk up hills like everybody else. So you have to bear with me. Cheesy's taken herself off. That means she's had enough. She's going in. There we are. Oh, I was going to ask, has everyone that wanted a Christmas card from the teddies, have they turned up yet? I'm still receiving Christmas cards. Well, I should say we're still receiving Christmas cards. Thanks to Canada Post. And their strike. Look at you. You're not going in with the chimpkins. No. Oh, Jesus, come back round. That stick's coming off her in a sec. Oh, there's one gone. There we are. And we're back up. There you go. Oh. Raven. There we are, we've had a nice wander. It's going to be great wandering the trails and getting to see them all come to life. And listening to the wildlife as well. That'd be good. Well, like I say, we're back at the top now, so I'm going to put this lot in so I can get on with doing the fence. Because they are no help when you're trying to do that, and I'll let them out again in a little bit. So, everybody, take care. I hope you enjoyed the saunter today and remembering. And Boogie's enjoying a snow roll. Yeah, you. Anyway, everybody, take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. We'll see you again soon. Oh, please hit the like button. Because every like that this lot get, they get extra treats. didn't we? And the subscribe button as well if you can. That'd be great. But don't worry if you can't. Quite understand. And if you want to contact us, leave a comment or email us at parsleyhillspaniel762@gmail.com, or via Facebook Messenger or Instagram message, both of which are called Parsley Hill Spaniels. All comments and messages and emails are gladly received. We like hearing from you, and they are all answered promptly as well. Anyway, until next time everyone, happy sniffs.